What is going on, internet? Colson here. Now, with the launch of the Xbox One and the PS4 and the big console wars going on, you've got to be wondering, which one do I buy? Now, what is the main reason why we buy gaming consoles in the first place? For the games, obviously. Now, in terms of the 2013 lineup for both consoles, they were pretty weak and pretty lacking in content, which is normal for a launch of games. It is more used for showing off what the consoles can do versus quality of games. Now, I feel like 2014 is the real kickoff of the next-gen experience, as both companies will be bringing out their big AAA console seller titles. Even though people argue the Xbox One doesn't focus as well on games as the PS4 and is less for the gamers per se, I feel like it just does more and also has the ability to play games just as well as the PS4 or even better. How I feel, Microsoft focuses more on multiplayer titles than the PS4. The PS4 really likes to have its main focus on single-player indie titles, which is not a bad thing if you prefer that. If you really want a great multiplayer experience, go for the Xbox, as most of its exclusives focus on a great next-gen multiplayer experience, while the PS4 goes down to the hardcore graphics and single-player campaigns. The game lineup for the Xbox that really caught my attention are Titanfall, Halo, and Project Spark. These are the games that really define the next generation. Although Halo has been seen before, it is a huge blockbuster that set the generation for FPS games all around the world, so there is a lot to be excited about in this one. Hopefully we'll see something new, and the fact that this game has been made especially for the Xbox One will really help us see, in terms of graphics, what the Xbox One really can do. Titanfall has said to be a game changer. It is made by EA, the makers of Battlefield, which still continues to redefine the gaming genre, as well as Respawn, which is made up of the people who made Call of Duty 4, arguably the best Call of Duty ever produced. Now, Project Spark is really something different and unique, which is great. That's what we need in this next generation. We need something new and something fresh, and that's exactly what Project Spark is. It is almost a mix between Minecraft and Little Big Planet. It's very creative, and you can basically build your own world, and I'm really excited to see how it plays. Now, with the PS4 lineup, we have games like The Order of 1886, Infamous Second Son, and other big exclusives like Deep Down and PlanetSide 2. Infamous Second Son, The Order of 1886, and Deep Down are all single-player titles, as I was earlier stating. My problem with this is next gen is about multiplayer gaming and the focus on what we can do with the internet. Infamous Second Son is the next step in the Infamous series. It really was never well known as a game in general. The only reason I feel it ever gained publicity was the fact that it was a free-to-play game that Sony gave to the gamers after their network went down for a few months. The Order of 1886, however, is a little different. We don't really know much about this game as there's never been any gameplay announced, more so just trailers. So I'm going to hold my opinions on this game until we have some footage of the gameplay. After seeing some gameplay of Deep Down, I'm really disappointed in what this game looks like. It honestly looks like the most boring game I could ever think of. Having said that, PlanetSide 2 is a really big game changer for the PS4. It is a huge MMORPG game style. Now, the only problem with this game for me is that it is a free-to-play game and has been out on the PC for a while now, which really doesn't make me feel like this is an original next-gen game. It feels like the main focus of the PSN network is to hand out free games which aren't very original and new. Now that I've given my opinion on games, I'd have to say the Xbox One has a better multiplayer lineup. Having said that, the PS4 has a better single-player experience if that's what you're into. Alright guys, that just about wraps up this video. Let me know how you feel about this whole Xbox One versus PS4 debate. Which one has the better games in your opinion and why? I want to know. Put it down in the comment section down below. Well, that's my time, you guys, so I'm gonna head on out and you guys have a great day.
Find a new day.